Give peace a chance. Let the fear you have fall away. I've got my eye on you. I've got my eye on you.
Welcome home, all my lovely and my handsome divine loves and divine lovettes. I love you guys from the door to the floor. Need I say more? All right. You guys, what you see before you here is a download that I received from, of course, the higher realms. And you guys, I have several more coming, and it's actually strong downloads is all I can say, you guys. This right here is I had to confirm and try to show it to you guys in 3D realm, and that's any reason for the cards ever, is to show you guys in 3D form what we have to look forward to, to pay attention to at this time. But what I see here is this has a lot to do with me speaking on what's getting ready to come about this world. As you guys see, the first card is the throat chakra, and what you guys see is the storm in reverse and divine timing in reverse. You see that right there next to the storm, which is patience, which has a lot to do with the storm coming in divine timing, says the Most High. But Divine Spirit gave me a prediction that I have to share with you guys. He told me that there will be an 8.9 earthquake headed towards us. I say again to you guys, 8.9 earthquake headed towards us. And that message was received from Divine Spirit on January the 21st. So it has a lot to do with whatever Aquarius I'm speaking to is in your area as well, so please keep an eye out. This Aquarius who was born on January 21st, okay? But because it's affecting us as a whole, I'm letting you guys know that there's an 8.9 earthquake headed our way and on this path, okay? However, the time that I wrote this was 5:23 p.m., but Divine Spirit told me it was actually, it will be headed towards us on May the 29th. So look for it between the 23rd and the 29th, but the 29th is gold seal by the higher realms, okay? Some of you guys is going to cause a bit of financial planning for some. I don't know, financial constraint here. And a lot of you guys are not going to listen to the messenger. That's me in reverse. Some of you guys think this is a false message, okay? And those of you who are listening and will pay attention and take heed, the path is here. The path is laid here. This is the temple path. The messengers are the one who light the way on this path that gives you guys also the warnings, okay? So, nevertheless, the next cards on the side will tell you further, and I'm gonna bring the picture of those. But you guys, I'm being very vocal about this 8.9 earthquake that's headed towards your path here. Some of you guys is path, okay? This 8.9 earthquake is due exactly May the 29th, okay? It will cause, financial constraint for some, okay? And a lot of you guys, it's good. It's 8.9 is like real strong, okay? Because I experienced in my lifetime the 5 points. I think a 7-point was the most, and that shook apart somewhere, and the monument broke. Piece of the monument broke places in China, stuff like that. This is an 8.9. Divine Spirit wants to warn you guys about at this time. Yeah, okay. For some reason, the higher realms wanted me to get this message out now for you guys. I don't know, some of you guys be aware, because everything came to light that I told you guys about the how did Divine Spirit warn it? He warned about the White House and what was going to go on and how things was. You guys see my other downloads. You guys seen that as well. That's one of the downloads about the White House. I said something is going on. It's going to come about in January. Little did we know it was a whole broke thing and all this stuff going on. So we didn't know about that. But the higher realms warned you guys through the previous download that was sent and that I put out to you guys. But nevertheless, this one is also huge, right? And Divine Spirit showed me May the 29th, as you guys see, 529 here. So May 29th is the strong 8.9 earthquakes will hit Earth, planet Earth, the world, okay? Yeah, so that is what I want you guys to know. Some of you guys may have to think outside the box on this message, okay? All right, and just take heed. So that's what I have, you guys. That's what came from the higher realms. And they actually stressed for me to let you guys know right now that some of you guys got to buckle up on the finances for some reason. I don't know. I've never experienced anything in the 8s that has to do with the earthquake. So I really couldn't, elaborate on the severity. But it seems pretty strong here with the strength card. Seems pretty strong. Okay, and then number 5 talks about that change. There's a change that this will take on the world. It's a whole change. Yeah, and you guys know 9 and 2 is 11, so this message is also coming from the higher realms, because that number 11 is a reminder that you're from a higher realm. You're only here in a physical form to conclude your spiritual mission. So that is the message to those who are still praying to be spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned. This is a message that an 8.9 earthquake will arrive on Earth. It's saying May the 29th, okay? Wow. Okay. Oof. Yeah, so, and for some, because different parts of the world, different times, but I'm looking at 5:23 p.m., so just be aware, you guys, okay? Okay. Yeah, and for some, that's definitely an ended cycle, because 523 Divine Spirit is talking about this ending cycle here. And you see the positive change that's coming about. But nevertheless, the 5 and the 3 is 8, and the 2 is 9, 10. So that's an ended cycle that you guys have been praying for. So something is taking about this change. Something is coming, and what I heard is something good is going to come from this change for some, okay? But nevertheless, you guys, this is the message from the higher realms. This is the download I received. All right, this is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, you guys, namaste, and definitely have a beautiful, blessed day. And you guys, Divine Spirit told me to get a close-up so you guys can see the constraints. So Divine Spirit wants you guys to, those who are in those areas, to make sure you board up or do whatever you have to do, or nail something down that you need to nail down, because you guys have the knowledge here. Yeah, it's showing you guys to definitely practice a constraint in your buildings. Get your buildings ready. Get your home prepared and stuff like that. Those who are not prepared, or those who are in the areas where an 8.9 is crucial, it's like saying to make sure you have a safe haven to be constrained, because it's not only the financial constraint, but actually, being safe, finding a safe haven or a safe house. All right. Some of you guys know the safe house in your building, at your schools, in your churches and stuff like that. Those who don't have that, they're telling you to prepare, the higher realms, okay? Yeah. So, that being said, you guys, make sure you definitely prepare for war in times of peace, as I let you guys know that is the only reason that I developed this channel, not to be in competition, all right, because I know my spiritual mission is simply to prepare to help you guys prepare for spiritual war, physical war, mental war, emotional war. Prepare for war in times of peace, all right? So you guys, make sure you're ready. Okay, you guys, I actually see what Divine Spirit is showing me. He showed me that Japan, they had a 8.9 before. The U.S. Geological Survey said that 2:46 p.m. quake was a magnitude of 8.9, the biggest earthquake to hit Japan since officials began keeping records in the late 1800s, and one of the biggest ever recorded in the world. So that's happening again, you guys. It says Japan earthquake magnitude, Los Angeles Times, okay? It's talking about that. The 8.9 magnitude earthquake, the world fifth largest since 1900s, and the biggest in Japan in 140 years. It struck 2:46 local time, shaking buildings violently in Tokyo for several, probably hours or so forth. So anyway, you guys, the 8.9 earthquake triggered a deadly tsunami that washed far inland, swamping towns, sweeping away a train. Wow. So you guys, that can definitely do a lot. But I'm hearing it's about to, the higher realms are saying it's going to happen again. We're going to get an 8.9. We're getting ready to get an 8.9 again in May. Okay, May 29th. From the 29th is what it told me. And it may be at 5:23 p.m. Okay. So, just to let you guys know now, yeah. Wow. This 8.9 has a lot to do with everything. Like I told you guys, this is so as it's done above, it's done down below. It's deeper than deep. These numbers are speaking loud volumes. So a lot of things are, like I said, you guys, we're preparing for spiritual war in times of spiritual peace. And that's what's going on. So 8 plus 9 is 17. And you got that 1 plus 7 equals that 8. And you guys know that the 8 was designed for the completion. You got the top completion circle and the bottom completion circle. And Divine Spirit saying, so as it's done above, it shall be done down below. So a lot of things are taking place here spiritually. It's spiritual dynamics that's taking place right now. So you guys, that is what's going on here. So there will be an 8.9 coming from the higher realm. So as it's done above, it shall be done down below. All right, you guys.